What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Um, Before I get into what I want to do, I would like to say a lot of things. Obviously, if you haven't seen it, a lot of NFL stuff has been going on. AJ Brown is a Patriot. Uh, Myles Garrett is now a LA Ram. Who saw that coming? I'm a big Myles Garrett fan, as you can tell. I don't even like the Browns, but I like Myles Garrett. He's such a great player. I mean, the LA Rams are now Super Bowl favorites, if not Super Bowl champions already. And the biggest news is that Caleb Williams is gonna be, well, not gonna be, he is the Madden 27 athlete cover. He's on the cover for the Madden 27 game that's coming out. We live in a world where a Chicago Bears QB is on the Madden cover of 2026-2027 season. EA, I can't believe this. I'm living in a different universe. But I'm glad I'm living in that universe than whatever the hell we were living in less than 2 years ago or so. I don't know. It's been a while. But I do want to talk about the 2025 26 I so used to saying 2025 2026-27 season. So I will do my predictions, just get to it, and say wins and losses, see what we can do. But before we go to the regular season, we have the preseason here. We got the Browns, face the Browns. Browns come to Chicago. Then we are on the road against the Bengals, and then the Titans. So there's their preseason games. But now, let's get to the real meat of it. The Chicago Bears 2026 and 27 NFL schedule, NFL season. And it starts out week 1 on the road against the Carolina Panthers. Carolina, they're not a bad team, but I don't know. Can Bryce Young go face to face with Caleb Williams? And I don't know. I could see us winning that one. Then week 2, Vikings and Bears. I could also see us winning that one. We could go 2-0 here. Could beat the Vikings at home with, I don't know if it's JJ McCarthy or Kyle Murray. But I feel like either or. I think the Vikings are just gonna be the same as last year, if not worse. I don't know. I don't even know what the Vikings are gonna be. So I have us winning against the Vikings. Then week 3, we gotta play the Eagles. We have 4. I just want to say this. We have not 4. Good Lord. We have 3 games in a row here that are all home, which is this stretch here. This beginning stretch is nice. So we got the Eagles coming to Chicago on Monday Night Football. I don't know. AJ Brown isn't on the team anymore. Ooh, I don't know. That's a. I don't know. That one we'll think about. That one's interesting. I'll give it to the Eagles just because they're probably upset after the showing they did last year against us, where they allowed Monangai and Swift to run for over 100 rushing yards. Yeah, I could see that. Then week 4 we play the Jets at home. That's an easy win. I mean, it's the damn Jets. If we lose this game, what are we doing? The Jets are literally selling. Well, they do that pretty much all the time, but that should be a win. So right here, we could easily go 3-1. We could easily beat the Panthers. Easily could beat the Vikings. Eagles are a question mark. Just see how they are doing. But it's at Soldier Field. A.J. Brown isn't there anymore. So it could be interesting. Then the Jets, who are like bottom feeders of the league. They're no disrespect on Jets fans. I feel bad for Jets fans, but the Jets are just they're just the Jets. They're just the Jets. But it gets tougher. Boy, oh boy, does it get tougher after this. Because we got some heaters coming up. Let me tell you. What I'm holding right here are some heater games. Starting off with a really hot one. Week 5, the Bears got to go where? You know where. Up north to face those stinky, no good, moldy cheeseheads in Wisconsin. In the late afternoon, too. I hate to say it, but this is gonna be a loss. Just because I think we'll still split it with the Packers. This is what I'll do. I think it's gonna be split for each team. I'm gonna just split. What in the hell am I doing? I'm falling over. I don't even know what I was doing. I was like balancing on one foot and I almost fell over. I don't know. I'm going crazy. So, I think we'll split with the Packers just because the Packers will have possibly Michael Parsons and guys coming back. I don't know. The Packers are an interesting one. I think we'll beat them once, either in this, I don't know if it'll be this game or the game I'll be talking about, which is a very special game that I do want to talk about. But I don't know. I'll say this one will be a loss just because it's at Lambeau. Week 6, we got to go to Atlanta to face the Falcons. Falcons they're not a bad team. That's going to be a tough one too. I still think we'll be able to beat the Falcons though, just because the Falcons, I don't know. But also, man, oh man, the Falcons. So I'll say it's a win from the Falcons. Then we got in week 7, the Patriots face us on Thursday Night Football. That's a toughie. I think that could be a loss. Week 8, we go against Seattle in Seattle on Monday Night Football. Yeah, good luck on that. That's a loss. Week 9, we got to play the Buccaneers on Sunday Night Football in Chicago. That's 3 games in a row on prime time against absolute, 2 of them being Super Bowl teams. Literally. I think we'll win one of those games. I believe. It definitely ain't going to be Seattle. No way we'll beat Seattle. But who knows? Maybe this will be the Philadelphia game. Where last year I didn't think we were going to beat Philadelphia at all. But we somehow, we pulled through and beat them. I think we'll beat either the Patriots or the Bucks. Just because they're at home. And Patriots right now, they're the Mike Vrabel stuff that's going on. And also, well, no, they got A.J. Brown. They did get A.J. Brown. I mean, to be fair, we played against A.J. Brown. Well, he did really. I'll say we'll beat the Bucks and we lose to the Patriots. I think that is how it will go. Then week 10. For the first time, it seems like in a long time, the Chicago Bears will have an actual decently very good bye week this year. Week 10 will be our bye week. Thank God it's not freaking week 5 like how it was last year. It's actually in the middle of the season. Thank the Lord. Then, week 11, the Bears will face the Saints in Chicago. I think that should be a win. Saints, they got the eyes, but they're not like, they're not real contenders. Yeah, they're still working on that dead cap that they've been working on for God knows how long. Week 12, the Bears go to Detroit on Thanksgiving at noon to face the Lions. Are the Lions going to carry their tradition and lose on Thanksgiving? I don't know. But last time we played them on Thanksgiving, I don't want to talk about it at all. Nope, don't want to talk about it. Just like the Packers, I think we'll win one of these. Do I say it's this one? I don't know. But I think we'll beat the Lions once. So I'll have us being the Lions one of these games. I'll figure it out. Week 13, the Bears face the Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence. I think we could I think we'll be able to beat the Jags. I think we could. They're from Florida and they're coming up. It's getting colder. It's getting colder in Chicago, and Mr. Trevor Lawrence in the warm weather. I don't know. Week 14, the Bears got to go to Miami and play the Dolphins. Hear me out. Yes, the Dolphins are not going to be good, but I'm telling you this right now. The Bears aren't that good when they go against the Dolphins in Miami. I'm going to say it. I think this is an L. I don't know why. I just, every time it seems like when we go against the Dolphins, we just can't do it. I'm crazy to say it. I think we'll lose to the Dolphins. I might sound crazy. Then the Bears go against the Bills on Saturday night. I think we'll lose to the Bills too here. I don't think we'll be able to beat the Bills. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't think so. Then we got to go against 3 straight to end the year off, all of our divisional teams. Packers in Chicago could win that. Then the Lions in Chicago could win that one too. And then to end it off, Bears in Minnesota to be determined. I don't know. But I do want to say the Week 16 game against the Packers is on Christmas Day. So I'll be opening presents and watching hopefully the Bears beat the Packers. That would be a hell of a gift right there. And then the Lions face us on the later afternoon, also in Week 17. So to just end it off, I think there's a couple games on here. Obviously, the Bears have like the hardest schedule. They literally have both teams that went to the Super Bowl. They have the hardest division in football, it seems like. They have teams like the Bills, Eagles, Jaguars, Buccaneers. The only teams that I think that's an easy win are the Jets, the Saints. That's pretty much it. But yeah. And then it's tough. It's going to be a tough year for the Bears. Although I think the beginning part, they could easily go 3-1. I think they could easily beat the Panthers. I don't think the Panthers are great, but I don't think they're a bad team. They'll have the advantage, though, it being in Carolina. But, yeah, just wait and see. Eagles, that one. I think the Eagles are going to be slightly worse, but I don't know. Just I feel like they're going to be a little upset. Going to want some vengeance after that game last year against us. And then the Packers and the Vikings and Lions. Obviously, I think maybe we'll sweep one out of those guys. Probably the Vikings, if I had to guess. just because the Vikings are definitely the weak link in the division. And what was the other thing that I was like really trying to figure out if I mean, yeah, like the Patriots, forget that. Yeah, like we're gonna beat the Seahawks. If we beat the Seahawks in Seattle on prime time too, Bears going to Super Bowl. But well, I don't even know if Seattle's funny enough. Seattle might not even be the best team in their division now because the Rams just got Myles Garrett. We don't even play the Rams this year. Maybe in the playoffs if we go in the playoffs. Why am I falling everywhere? Am I drunk? Oh my God, that's the second time I've fallen over almost. Good Lord. Gonna need crutches here soon. Jesus, do I need to do like a little walk test thing like they do with those drunk people, drunk drivers? Here, put your foot over the next foot, toe to toe. Toe to heel. What the hell am I saying? But I think if I think about it, I gotta do the math. So I should have thought this through. I think they could go 3-1 here. I would say 2-3 here. So 3-1. I should have thought this through. So it would be 5-4, I think there. Beat them. I think they could go 2-2 here. 7-6. I could see the Bears going 10-7 this year. Slightly worse record. Just because the opponents that they are facing, and then there's a lot of primetime games too. So I don't know. I really hope the Bears. Well, I always do. It's going to be a real challenge compared to last year. This year will be like a real challenge. If the Bears finish with a winning record, then I can truly sit here and say Ben Johnson and Ryan Poles have turned this franchise around. Because the 2018 season has taught me this. Don't be all like, the franchise is back, we're back, and then it just immediately goes right back where it all just was. So hopefully that doesn't happen, and hopefully this team is still like how they were last year. And hopefully, like I said, I predict them to go 10-7, 10-7, 9-8, maybe 11-6 again. I still think they're still the same team from last year. I don't know if they got slightly worse. Maybe they did get slightly better. I don't know. They didn't really do anything really crazy this offseason to really improve, but I don't think they really got way worse though either. So I say they go 10-7. That's my final prediction. The Bears will go 10-7 for the 2026 and 2027 regular season. And I do think they will make the playoffs for the second year in a row. That's all I got to say. Hopefully that happens for the Bears, and congrats on Mr. Williams on being the EA athlete cover for the Madden game that's coming out. I'm definitely getting that now, obviously, because I mean, one, I have a PS5, and I do want to play Madden. I'm not gonna lie, I do, even though the games are not as good as they used to be. But also, Caleb Williams is on the cover. Come on, you gotta get it. So that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all. I don't know, whenever something happens, or maybe it's whenever. See y'all later. Peace.